Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
Mohsin Khan is our Omnigel relief and recovery performer of the match. Omnigel, India's #1 pain recovery gel brand, not only gives quick relief but also recovery from pain. No dud for the fans. Well, there was really never any dud, but what he did was, if there was any chance of it, if there was any chance of that run, the number of runs being chased down, he erased it early on. Shaun, how good was that start? A wicket maiden from an unheralded bowler against a team who like chasing.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I mean, if you just go through those 10 deliveries up front, the first over, 5 brilliant deliveries. They try and change their game plan, he gets a wicket. And then I think it was Finch on strike in the next over, and he beat the bat about 3 times out of the first 4 deliveries. So it was fantastic. And I mean, to think, for me, in many ways, he was a bit of an unknown quantity coming into this RPL. He sat on the side, he got his chance. Sure, he really has taken it with both hands. I'm good to see Avish Khan back in, because I think that balances things nicely. But I think that left arm option at the front of the innings, with the bounce he gets and the shape through the air, has been a real find for them.
And imagine this is coming as a replacement player. He was not either, forget starting 11, he was never considered in the first set of reserves to come in there if there should be an injury. He comes in there, and now there's no way you're going to get him out.
Yeah, it's a great story, isn't it? And it just shows you, if you're an Indian domestic player and you miss the auction, still keep your head down, still keep doing the right things. Try and become, one of those net bowlers, or, within the franchise, and you never know what will happen, because we know the competition is so long. Internationals come with niggles to start with, then there's always injuries halfway through. You never know what's possible, and he's taken his opportunity. Coaches want players, when they walk in for the first time at any level, to take that chance with both hands, and don't let anyone else take that opportunity or their spot again. And he's done exactly that.
He had some big shoes to fill, to be replacing someone like Avish Khan, picked up for very basic price of 20 lakhs. And that's what you really want to see from some of the young players. Shaun, the difference between a bowler making an impression and a batsman making an impression, you're not going to always get a 5-fer to start with. So Badoni was one example of someone who came in, maybe was explosive for a couple of games, but has tapered off a bit. Mohsin Khan made the impression. Even when he's not got the wickets, you could see he has the control. Is that the key to a new bowler making an impression? Control.
Yeah, I think it's more difficult for a bowler to make an impression, in all honesty, in the T20 format. And he's backed it up. It hasn't just been 1 or 2 performances, it's been at least 3 or 4. So I think he's going to go from strength to strength. He can only gain in confidence. I think he's a better option up front than Avish Khan, because of the seam position that he presents, the wrist position that he bowls with. He gets the ball to move, and he gets the ball to bowl, gets some nice bounce as well. So, I suppose you can't ask for more. I mean, to think of where he was and where he is now, feeling like he's on top of the world, it is a great story, and one of many that you get to experience at the RPL.
And he wouldn't have imagined being the Omnigel relief and recovery performer of the match, which is exactly what he is. Made the early impression. Look at those figures. 3 overs, 1 for 6, 15 dot balls. No dud for fans when you have a performance like that one for Mohsin Khan against Kolkata.